Okay, streaming? Okay, let me link this to her. One sec. Okay, let me link this to her. Okay, cool. Alright, let me pause my sister's stream really quick. Alright. I didn't do any volume control. That is okay. This is the start of one battle. I'll show a couple of battles of the strategy. There's two ways to approach battling with this setup. As you see, I have Seal all the way on the left, Mael in the middle, Lune on the right with 1 HP. She's the glass cannon. The thing that shines about this build is if anybody dies or takes damage or doesn't have a shield on the start of a turn, they will automatically get a shield. So people will always have a shield in the party to make sure that it's maximum uptime. I don't know why Lune doesn't have a shield right now. This battle kind of just happened while I was AFK, so I don't know what happened, but we start off with an all set.
That's lucky.
And that gives everybody greater shell and greater powerful. From there we have two options. We can, if the enemy's turn is next, I usually will intervention somebody because it gives them AP and it forces their turn so that I can keep going and keep playing my turn. In this case, since it's at the beginning of the battle and these guys they're modified, they're not weak. This is New Game Plus, so they have a lot more health. I'll just probably apply a foretell. But her role isn't really damaged. If she can, she'll clean it up. But she doesn't have a lot of damage. Now when it's Mael is extremely strong. I'm gonna pull that up really quick. What we're trying to fish on Mael is, number one, her stick is she's gonna try to just shoot and apply a debuff on people. We're looking for the mark debuff, like that. So if you see the mark debuff go on, that's really good, because you have two choices from here. You can attack each one of them until you apply debuffs to them, or if you want to single one out, you make sure that they have the mark debuff, and once they have the mark debuff, you do... whoops, not that one. You do Gustav's Homage, and it does insane damage. And after you do this, if you don't have Virtuoso stance, it'll usually apply it. So now she's in Virtuoso, and it's her turn again. And now, because she can do Gustav's Homage again, she can literally just go and finish this off. The thing about Mael, and I'll demonstrate this in either this battle or the next, is she doesn't need to do that. If you get unlucky with the hits, she does a lot of damage if you just shoot with her, and then you just auto attack, and then she'll just destroy targets. Now, Lune is actually my glass cannon. Lune is the one that does the most damaging ability. She can one-shot, in the original campaign, she can one-shot everything in the Dark Shore with Elemental Genesis. But this being New Game Plus, I forget how much more HP I gave them, but they're a lot harder in New Game Plus now.
Lightning darts.
As you can see, that's 10 million, basically, 9 million damage right there, so it doesn't really matter in the end. See, and normally after the 3 goes, if you're in a boss or something, their turn will, CL will go next before the boss, so I would usually use CL and just force someone else's turn. If CL has nothing else to do, one thing you can do is Dark Cleansing, just to make sure everybody's buff stays up. It's very important that at the bottom of the screen you see how everyone has a buff. You maintain all 3 of those buffs. It's very crucial for this build, because that's how, that's all your damage. But we'll clean up this fight really quick so I can start of another fight. One preferably without a flying monster. Whatever. Yeah, we have a lot of energy building stuff, so she's always gonna have she's always gonna have a lot of energy. using my L because of her quad attack. My L is basically a machine gun build. She does a lot of damage, 755k there just from shooting. Okay, really quick. I'm in New Game Plus and I've restarted the campaign, so I'm just kind of wandering around right now. I don't have chat open, do I? Doesn't matter. Okay. But let me get into another battle really quick. I rarely use Stendhal.
Something. So they have.
Is this a single target? Perfect. Oh no, wait, there's two. Okay, so same thing again. You're gonna apply all set.
Full deck.
From there, I take a look at the enemy's turns, and it doesn't look like enemy's gonna be going anytime soon. So I just fire in shadow. Try to get rid of the shield. Shields are gone. First thing I'm gonna do, shoot this guy in the weak spot. 4 million off the bat. He's weakened as well. He's got defenselessness across the board. Now I'm just fishing for a mark. I'm not getting a mark. Just gonna keep auto attacking, and then quad auto attack, and then she's instantly back up to full 9 AP, and he has defenselessness as well. So from here, I'm gonna try to fish for another mark. There we go. Okay, so we got one, but unfortunately we can't do Gustav's thing. So I'm just going to machine gun him again. It's not worth doing anything else because her auto attacks just do so much damage. I want to single the guy out on the right, get rid of him, so I'm gonna elemental trick this guy. Actually, you know what? He has defenselessness on him, and he doesn't, so I think I'll just focus him first just so you can see the damage of Lightning Dance. That was 10.4 million. You can get more too depending on what person you're up against. Now if I look at the timeline, you can see on the left side that one of the beasts are gonna go first. So what I generally want to do here is I would rebuff everybody. So first, first I'll Dark Cleansing just to rebuff everybody, and then from here I'll just force intervention on Mael because I want Mael to go first before Lune. Now it's Mael's turn again. There's a few things I could do here. I can use Gradient to force Virtuoso, but I really want to hit Gustav's charge. There we go, like that. Now this is stanceless, so it's not going to do as much, but it's always worth it doing this ability. Now she's in Virtuoso, and now she can just chain it again. You can do another 2 shots again, but I prefer leaving the mark on, because now she's just going to do a massive amount of fucking damage. But there he goes. And from there, Lune can just clean up.
Let us stain them. Lightning dance!
Oh man. Got really lucky with the rolls there. Ah, I missed. But automatically when her turn starts again, she's gonna get an auto shield, and that's what I love about this build. I'm just gonna force intervention on her.
This will hurt.
For an X. Too late. Guess I could just demolish, but what's the fun in doing that, right? There's a lot more. There's a lot of people out there that have like 100 million mile damage builds or 60 million one-shot damage builds and stuff. I don't know. I prefer playing this way. Yeah. So that's basically my build. I'll do one more quick one if there's another one. Oh, here. What do I have it set to? Hold on. Oh, enemy life multiplier times 100. So yeah, it's pretty strong. I set it on basically the hardest and highest multiplier there is. I forgot about that too. Okay. Anyways, yeah, that's my build. Oh my gosh! Now that I know that, is there a boss around the corner? Really quick. Yeah, if you watch this video, you can always rewind back to how I was explaining it in the beginning. But the setup is always the same. She'll always start off if she's in the left position, buff everybody. Oh, I missed.
Full deck.
Buff everybody. Let's remove the shield. Shield is gone. Mael, you have different options, and you don't have to do what I do. You can do what you feel like. This is just kind of what worked for me. Come on, give me. Come on. Damn it. Come on. Damn it.
Blades sharp.
Come on, give me a mark. Ah, too late.
The elements dance. Elements converge.
Gosh, I love this game.
Now's our chance.
Now I'll show you what a Genesis does in AoE sense. Since the other one doesn't have defenselessness, it's not going to do as much. But it's still a lot.
Full deck.
Okay, from here I see Mael is going to lose a turn. I will do a Dark Cleansing.
Here we go.
It actually removes
Your
inverted
shine.
though, so I lose, I think, 30% of damage doing that. Oh, there we go. Easy. Rosa. Okay, still on his mark. $17 million. Damn.
Elements converge. Overflowing with energy. Lightning dance.
Nice. Yeah, so that's it. That's the build. Refer to this how you will, use whatever you want, and just have fun. Yeah, you can multiply them in New Game Plus. You can actually get their HP up and give yourself a challenge. And I tried that on the Manor boss, the jump one that teaches you how to jump, and my gosh, that took forever to do. It literally took like half an hour because of how much HP he had. So I'm like, oh, I need to turn this off. But then I stopped playing after that point. But yeah, anyways, take from that what you will. There's a lot to do in this game, and I'm sure you'll probably find very, very OP builds other than the one that I've showed you.